हेलो एवरीबॉडी, वेलकम टू फिटनेस 2026। आई एम योर होस्ट आशीष खंडेलवाल और आज हम बात करेंगे वन ऑफ द मोस्ट कंट्रोवर्शियल टॉपिक इन फिटनेस इंडस्ट्री, स्टेरॉइड्स के बारे में। सो फर्स्ट क्वेश्चन इज स्टेरॉइड. Steroids are basically synthetic drugs which are closely resembles to cortisol, a hormone which your body produces normally. But what steroids do is they reduce the activity of your immune system and your body goes in an anabolic state which makes your body hyperactive. So basically when you consume some steroids, what happens is your body, for bodybuilding medical, okay, first of all there are two type of steroids. One bodybuilding steroids which are called anabolic steroids and the other one is medical steroids. Okay, actually there are three types of steroids but we can broadly classify them in two types. Okay, so basically the medical type of steroids are basically being used for different kind of illness, like for example skin diseases and diseases like swelling, and the medical steroids are being used for that. And in total anabolics of three types. First is steroids are of three types. First is anabolic steroids which is being used for muscle building. The second is glucocorticosteroids which are just like cortisol, which are used for swelling and rashes and other kind of illnesses. The third one is mineralocorticosteroids, which is like Vespersin, which is basically used for your adrenal gland, which regulate your salt and sugar levels. Okay, so how does steroids work? Okay, so what happens is when you inject steroid in your body, testosterone increases in your body and the estrogen receptors in your muscle cells reduces. So basically immunity reduces and your testosterone increases. So when you work out a lot after steroids, your muscle builds exponentially. But where the issue is, when things go wrong, a lot of people don't know that when and how things go wrong. So first of all we will talk about when things go wrong. Okay, so for example suppose आपने steroids लिए हैं and anxiety, depression, male pattern baldness, decreased sperm count, and a lot of factors are there. Most of the steroids actually lives in your lungs. So if you do not flush them out, or you do not work out that much, or you do not follow a proper steroid cycle, it will going to live in your liver for long, and that can damage your liver. These are two things. Okay, and first we will discuss now we will discuss what is a steroid cycle. So every steroid cycle we need a few things. First is your steroid injections, anabolics, then your diet plan, your recovery period. Basically there is a cycle which works like anabolics, recovery period, then your major period which you take all the medicines to recover from all the side effects of anabolics. Okay, but when things go right and you build the right muscle, even in that time the steroids can harm you. So how that happens? Okay, so for example suppose there are few examples which you can follow. Okay, one thing is overdose. Steroid overdose is very harmful. अगर आप स्टेरॉइड का ओवरडोज कर रहे हैं या करते हैं, it can lead to death, which is not a good thing obviously, right? Except that if you do not do proper enough workout with steroids, then it will harm you. You need a good diet when you're on steroids, because steroids cannot do anything on their own. You need all the micro and macronutrients according to your body, according to your diet plan, according to your workout plan. Then suppose you are doing everything right, okay, you are gaining a lot of muscle, right, but आपका मसल्स इंक्रीज हो रहा है, बट आपका टेंडन्स का स्ट्रेंथ इंक्रीज नहीं हो रहा है, आपके जॉइंट्स का स्ट्रेंथ इंक्रीज नहीं हो रहा है, अगर आपका प्रॉपर डाइट नहीं है तो आपके over a long period of time when you will, because when you gain muscle you gain some weight as well, because muscles are weights which you will going to gain. So if you gain some weight and your muscles are strong but your tendons and your joints are not, then आपको फ्यूचर में when you grow old बहुत दिक्कतें आ सकती हैं, because joint pain is very common when you grow old, right? So what I would suggest is, if you are not a professional bodybuilder, if you are not going to compete for professional bodybuilding, if you are not going to compete on stage, don't go for steroids. People who compete on stage, उनको steroid use करने का पहले तो उनको अलाउड होता है, वन थिंग इज दैट अलाउड, इलीगली आप सब कर सकते हो, बट लीगली उनको अलाउड होता है, वो एनाबॉलिक्स ले सकते हैं, नॉट एवरी ड्रग दे इंजेक्ट इन देयर बॉडी, not every steroid, but anabolics are allowed for them. And second thing is, they follow a proper cycle, they have a doctor for them which will going to make sure they follow their cycle, they have a dietitian, they have a workout trainer which these people make sure they are following every routine day by day, every single day, so that they do not face any side effects of their anabolics. But you don't have that. Make sure, if you are not following it properly, if your trainer gives you anything, take it, it will grow your muscles in 2 months, 2 weeks, don't do that. If you are young, for example, if you are 17, 18 or 24, 25, your body will not going to show any side effects at that time, but when you will grow old, you will realize your mistake, you will know how bad it is to take those steroids at that period of time when you should not do those kind of things. Believe me guys, steroids are not good for your body in the long term if you are not educated enough about them. And the most important thing is, don't use them. You don't need to. You're a normal human being. Work on your fitness, work on your routine, work on your fitness routine, work on your diet plan. Instead of injecting some injections in your body and thinking I'll grow some muscles, no, you won't. It takes time. Everything takes time. Your body is a temple. Treat it like one. Thank you guys. That was my time. I am Ashish Khandelwal, signing off.